Perhaps you're here because you're off the gin and coffee, or maybe you are dying to pee on that stick to find out. In this week's Mum SOS, I'm going to talk to some of the Channel Mum vloggers, see if they would be willing to share some of their signs and symptoms of their pregnancies. Mainly so you and I know what we're looking out for.
I took a pregnancy test and found out that I was pregnant on April Fool's Day.
I didn't know that I was pregnant at all.
My absolute giveaway symptom would have to be tiredness. I couldn't even function.
My boobs grew almost straight away.
The other telltale sign when I look back now was my sense of smell.
And that is when I took a pregnancy test.
So the first time around, I definitely didn't notice the signs and symptoms of being pregnant, but in this pregnancy, my second one, I knew straight away that I was pregnant.
I remember feeling a little bit strange, like I just didn't feel myself. And I also remember, I think I went off coffee quite early. And I'm a major tea and coffee drinker, so that was a little bit strange as well.
I could smell just everything. It was really, really gross. Especially olives. It's like I could smell them when they were like aisles away in the supermarket, or even if they were in the fridge. It's just, oh, it's disgusting.
I felt so exhausted, I felt so tired, and obviously that is a massive sign of pregnancy, but I just thought I had low iron or the flu or something. I couldn't stand the smell of cooked vegetables, but the main thing was I couldn't spray perfume at all. As soon as I sprayed it, I was like, what?
We were actually on holiday, and I remember we would go for breakfast and then I'd come home and I'd just go back to bed, and then I'd wake up for lunch, and then I'd go home and go back to bed again. I couldn't do anything.
I remember I was sitting here doing my makeup, and I remember just swirling the brush around on my face and realising I'd just been doing that for about 5 minutes, staring into space, completely in my own little world.
Bloating. It was so uncomfortable in the early stages of my pregnancy, and even before I found out I was pregnant. And the only way I could describe it was it literally felt like you've just eaten a massive roast dinner. And so that uncomfortable tightening of the belly and bloatness, but 24/7.
And I remember my husband asking me what I wanted for dinner one night, and I just started crying and said, I don't know. And it was just so pathetic. And suddenly I just thought, maybe something is going on here.
And also the fact that I was 2 weeks late. That's quite a big giveaway that I could have been pregnant.
I hope that was really helpful. Maybe you are, or maybe not, or maybe you just know what to look out for now. I hope you enjoyed this week's Mum SOS, and don't forget to subscribe to Channel Mum so you don't miss a thing. Don't forget, especially if you're